Hello and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Welcome back to Natsuki saying, I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. So between last episode and this episode, a few things are, well, different. For a start, when we load it into the game, there's usually a little warning, especially in Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, that says this game is not for those who are easily disturbed. Turns out that message can change, like saying, hey, remember to back up Monika's character file, and it's not your fault, mostly. And I was like, what? I wasn't expecting that. Also, there are a few extra text files on the game's in-game desktop, so if we hit up Settings and exit DDLC, yep. So we're here on the desktop. If we hit open Files, we have Can You Hear Me and ordereyes.txt. So Can You Hear Me is a poem. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt. All thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Alright, cool, dark, but cool. All the eyes. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It will be really, really easy to punch my own ticket right now. But that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? So I think this is Monika talking to us directly through the files, because we got the trace back, which is after Sayori got her ticket punched. And we had the exception, which is, oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? And I think the answer is yeah. So if we go back to the game, yep. And we're back with Natsuki saying, I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Finn the human. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki! Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Yuri says nothing at all. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Ooh, who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Ooh, nobody would cry if she punched her own ticket. Okay, cool. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Finn the human? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think that the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. What was that? On her face? Oh, it's blood. She's crying blood. Every now and again. That's worrying. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Uh-huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monika! I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Finn the Human? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Finn the Human before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri says nothing at all. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Finn the Human, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that, as president. And I really do care about you. You know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Ah, you've a laugh. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, no, not yet. Stop it. Oh. So she's trying to talk to us about the game, but because she's not like a love interest in the game, she doesn't have any control over things like this poem section, and she knows about it. It is on a timer or something, but she has no control over it. Weird. Okay. Right, so it's the poem again, and I'm guessing. Well, I'm gonna carry on with Natsuki. Since, I mean, she already did her own, is it chiropractic? The one where you crack your spine? I think she did that. So I'm not entirely sure we want to do something with Yuri, just in case Yuri gets a ticket punched. I'm going to go with Natsuki again, so peace. Strawberry, sugar, spinning, cheeks, kiss, probably kiss. Poof, definitely one. Vertigo, universe, flea, sunny bubbles is definitely one. Marshmallow, flower, candy. Right? Oh. Candy is definitely a Natsuki one. And I just see a little jump at the bottom of the screen. Just at the bottom of the screen. That was Sayori's character. What? Lollipop. No, that's not Sayori's character. That's Monica. That's Monica jumping at the bottom of the screen. What? Valentine. Okay. Those were Natsuki's words, though. Oh, I thought that was Sayori. No, that had a bow on it. That's definitely a little Monica. Look at the top. 1111111 out of 20. Oh. Okay. Shiny. Yeah, we're kind of stuck. Milk. Milk is definitely a Natsuki word. Monica just jumped at the bottom of the screen. Kawaii. I don't actually know. Then, what is going on? Hello? Awesome? No, I don't know color. Some of these, that's definitely a Natsuki word. Some of these are still a Sayori word. Oh, I don't know then. Is there a way to write a perfect poem for Monica at this point in the game? I have no idea. Cheer. Rose and Rose. Yeah, that's definitely Monica jumping at the bottom of the screen. Weird. Don't actually know then. Pleasure, giggle, I think. Maybe one? Hi, Finn the Human. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica. I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So... Natsuki... Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? And Natsuki says nothing at all. Natsuki says nothing at all. Natsuki says nothing at all. Ah, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Aha, evil laugh. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Finn the Human. what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Finn the human is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. It was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Oh man, I do love a nice cup of tea. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I may as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Nobody says anything at all. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kya? Oh, sugar. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Finn the human, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, we might have a bit of a conversation. Maybe you need to see a therapist. Maybe you want to change out some lifestyle choices for other ways of gaining adrenaline in your life? Perhaps take up the motorbike? Or jogging? Or literally anything else. But yeah, no, that's an adrenaline thing, old chum. Oh yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Oh yeah, because oolong requires a specific temperature. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Oh, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Ooh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, in the human. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. In the human, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, and nothing at all to do with the fact that anything else may be weighing me down. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. There's some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Then the human exclaims nothing at all. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Nobody says anything at all. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Yeah, the screen has got a bit of a heartbeat going on it. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Finn the human. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Finn the human. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Finn the human. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Finn the human. What's going on? I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Finn the human? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ah. Huh? Why is the screen so dark? Huh? Huh? Whoa! Oh, because she closed the door to the closet. This is Monica. Yeah, that's probably a good place to leave it. Don't know what's going on. So yeah, if you're still following along, definitely leave a little like if you haven't already. Leave a subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want notifications, hit the bell. If you don't want notifications, don't hit the bell. Yeah, things are definitely very strange. I think basically what's happened is Monica has edited things and the other characters still trying to follow through like the key points of the game, but they're also, all of them are kind of self-aware. I think we already established that. But Monica has no control over certain elements like the poem time. So she's just like, nuts, couldn't edit that one out fast enough. So yeah, it's interesting, definitely interesting. I'll tell you what though, catch you next time.